Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at Dubai for some more crazy racing. You know this track can be crazy, and it's basically a city flat version of Wheels of Fire, which you'll see what I mean next season when we go to Wheels of Fire. Possibly not going here, maybe not, I don't know yet. Anyway, this is Heat 1, top 9 advance now. It is only the top 9 because we got our 24 chasers in. So top 9 advance in each heat. That's Ryan Shea, Andrew Rich on row 1, Michael Cavanero, May Ryder, row 2, Carol Morton, Kevin Peeler, row 3. Green flag is out here at Dubai. Shea gets a good jump here. He's going to be able to take it into turn 1 and 2 nice and easily. Andrew Rich already looking to the left side. Shea drives away single file in first. Andrew Rich up to second. Cavanero in third. Carol Morton looking for fourth. You know this racetrack is very difficult to pass at. Whoa, Corando almost got turned by Kevin Peeler. Tony Green just got really loose there. He's going to fall back some spots. As we see some of the drivers currently not in the top 9 as Ryan Shea continues to lead. This is definitely one of the longest races. 8 laps around here for heats. It'll be a 23-lap main. Last season, though, it was 9 laps. For a heat, I don't know if we even did a heat, but last season the race was 27 laps. This season it's 23, so it is shorter. So you see at the top 10 right now: Shea, Andrew Rich, Michael Cavanero, Carol Morton, May Ryder, Kevin Peeler, Chris Corando, Colby Alves, and Alan Cavanero. Michael Rogers not doing so great right now. Same goes to Sean Harple, Logan York, Karen Vieira. Logan York very unhappy about results recently. Really wishes his team could get him a good setup going and put him in more races, though he has been somewhat decent. He is in the top 40 in points entering this weekend. We'll see if he stays in it or not. But as they come across the line, Alan Cavanero down the 9th place. Corando starting to lose some positions. Colby Alves trying to get by him. Definitely tough to pass here, but is possible. Colby Alves side by side with Corando for 7th. As the 88 looks to complete the pass, which he has. Now Alan Cavanero will be battling with the 9 car, as Tony Green will take 10th place away from Nicholas Samudio. Up ahead you see Andrew Rich, Ryan Shea. I would say that most of the guys up in the top 8, top 5 right now are just trying to see how good their car is at the track. They know it will be an interesting race. And they know that they are not the majority anymore because there will be 18 non-chasers to 24 chasers. So only on lap 4. Andrew Rich 2nd, Carol Morton 3rd. Looking at lap times, Ryan Shea is still the fastest. Kevin Peeler was actually faster than the leader last time by, it appears. Yep. Same for Colby Alves. Alan Cavanero sitting in 9th place. May Ryder starting to fall back a bit. Kevin Peeler, Colby Alves might be thinking about taking a look at passing the 36. May Ryder's been very good on speedways this season, showing some road course strength here today. We know Carol Morton has always done good on road courses. And though it appears it's saying Ryan Shea's gaining ground, it does not look like he is. Andrew Rich faster that last lap. So was Carol Morton. Michael Cavanero a little bit as well. Colby Alves now looking to the left side of May Ryder. That's going to set up Kevin Peele to looking to keep 6th. Colby Alves and Kevin Peeler side by side for 6th place now. Tony Green continuing to close on the 18 of Alan Cavanero. He wants to make the race. As Peeler and Colby continue the battle. Colby, the younger brother of Austin Alves, who has made the chase. And remember, we had 10 drivers last week fail to make the main at Knoxville. So seeing them all racing this weekend and next at Talladega could be very crazy. Dubai is known to have some crashing, especially when they come into pit road. As Andrew Rich is all over the bumper of the 15. As he looks to the right side by side. Now no longer side by side. 3 laps to go. Now Carol Morton looking to the left side of Andrew. But it's very tough to make it stick out of that turn. Colby Alves going to pass Kevin Peeler for 6th place. So that pass has finally been stuck. Tony Green trying all he can to get up to the bumper of the 18 and try to make a pass. You see Logan York's fought his way up to 14th. It is just a very tough racetrack. So we're going to take a quick break here as I don't have the time to do this in one clip. And now Carol Morton putting the bumper on the 6 car. She could be looking to pass the 6. She does not make the pass that turn, so she could be looking to dive it down here in this turn. 2 laps to go. It is definitely tough here. It's surely tough. Colby Alves, Kevin Peeler catching up to the back. May Ryder again. As now, despite the lap time saying Cavanero was faster, Tony Green is right on his back bumper. Tony looking to the right side, trying to get into the top 9. It's going to be tough to pretty much evenly speed. Tony's going to pull back in line. Colby Alves looking to the right side of May Ryder for 5th. Kevin Peeler staying behind the 36 car for now. 88's got an edge. Peeler pushing the 36 out of the way some more. Colby Alves will get by for 5th, as now the 56 and the 36 battle. for 6th place. White flag is out. Last lap here at Dubai in heat number 1. Tony Green still side by side with Alan Cavanero, trying to get by the 18 car. Just wonder, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, he's going to turn Alan into the wall. Logan York, Sean Harple. I wasn't paying attention for a second there, and Tony Green just flat out turned Alan into the wall. I guess if you want to make the race that bad. And in the heats, anything goes in the heats. It's only in the races you can get penalized. So Tony Green will make the race, and that's just crazy. But Logan York and Sean Harple also got taken out as well. Ryan Shea wins heat number 1. Andrew Rich, Cale Morton, Michael Cavanero, Colby Alves, May Ryder, Kevin Peeler, Chris Crandall, and Tony Green will continue to the main as well, which is the 7-up 450K. But Alan Cavanero gets turned for Tony Green to make it into the race. Logan York and Sean Harple got collected up in it as well. So with that, we will see you guys for heat number 2. Getting ready to go racing here at Dubai for heat number 2. Peggy Bowling, Ace Rogers, Greg Lyons, Brandon Mellon, Cameron Gaddu, Chloe Baker, front 3 rows. Green flag is out here. Could we see another driver wreck another to get into the race? This time, the pole sitter does not pull away. Greg Lyons to the inside. Brandon Mellon way off track. And Brandon Mellon all over the place back here. Brandon started 4th. He's back here outside the top 9 now. As Greg Lyons with a power move from 3rd takes the race lead. Ace Rogers staying in 2nd. Peggy Bowling now down to 3rd. In fact, it looks like Bowling did not get a good start. And they're racing crazy in this heat. Brandon Mellon started 4th, but falls all the way down outside the top 10. Chloe Baker looking for 3rd. And she takes it from Peggy Bowling. For the moment, 45 still looking on the inside. 45 now ducking in line. So Brandon Mellon started 4th, falls all the way down to 12th. Bowling still trying to get back by Chloe Baker for 3rd. There's your 9th place car, Scott Greeny. Brandon Mellon still super wide out. So Greg Lyons leads, Ace Rogers in 2nd, Chloe Baker 3rd, Peggy Bowling 4th, Cameron Gaddu trying to keep 5th from Jim Morton the 3rd, and Kerry Davis just got turned by Michael Beeson, and Edwin Mendez gets involved. Davis did his very best to not get into, I believe it was either Brandon Mellon or Benjamin Dion. Goldberg, Hoffman, and James Morton had to hit the brakes, and Kerry Davis and Edwin Mendez get involved, and Davis has a lot of damage, engine damage, that's for sure. Mendez goes by easily, so Kerry Davis's day is over. Mendez will have to hope for a miracle here. But as we see Kerry Davis going down the pit road, and this will give us an example of what to look forward to in the race. And he does get it back onto the pavement. 9th place right now, we said, is Scott Greeny, looking for 8th place on Dylan Young. Baker and Bowling continue the battle for 3rd. Baker keeping it for now. Now Robert Rogers to the right side of Scott Greeny for 9th. And that is actually Robert's ride for next season. Is the 78. And now Beeson goes by the 29, trying to go by the 29 is Green. He keeps 9th place. Ace and Greg Lyons were side by side. Now Baker side by side with the 33 as Cameron Gaddu trying to get by the 45 of Peggy Bowling. But this time we see Beeson, the one wrecking another driver. We could still probably see somebody else get wrecked too. Ooh, sorry guys. Just got up like an hour ago. But Beeson up to 10th place now. Trying to maybe track down Scott Greeny if he'll do the same thing he did to Kerry Davis to him. As Davis has retired. If Davis had stayed on the track, it definitely would have complicated things. He was going really slow. Gaddu right on the bumper of the 45. Trying to keep his position. It doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Halfway through heat number 2, Greg Lyons still in the lead. With Ace Rogers second. There's Edwin Mendez by himself in 17th. As Beeson not really that much faster than the 78 that last lap. Dylan Young gained on Adam Rogers. Jim Morton III trying to get that first win at a road course. Almost saw him win at Ricky Raceway a couple of weeks ago. But luck wasn't on his side. That track's pretty much all luck. As he currently runs in 6th in this heat. And I think the dog's trying to get in my room. My door's shut. So Lyons, Ace Rogers, Chloe Baker showing some really good speed in this heat. 3 laps to go now. Figure I'll just start my new clip here now. So as Lyons and Ace Rogers fight for the lead. Oh, we got a battle back here for 7th between Dylan Young and Adam Rogers. Beeson continuing to hunt down the 78 of Scott Greeny. Are there any notables that would not be making the race? Benjamin Dion's won at a road course this season. And Ben Goldberg has been very well in the few races he's competed in. He's pushing the back of the 29 right now. See Brandon Millen alone in 11th place now. Brandon Mellon didn't really have such a good season. Or is having one. He has not won a race, and he's pretty much way at the bottom of points. He qualified very well, but he definitely messed up on that first corner. Could we see other drivers do that? And I think the main thing that caused it to happen was Peggy Bowling did not get a good start. And considering they have him start right before they hit the start-finish line, that might have messed up other drivers, which was why Greg Lyons and others went 3 wide. Ace Rogers was able to hang on to his starting position of 2nd. Peggy Bowling has fallen down to 4th as her and Cameron Gaddu have fought very hard. Code Red Series Season 3 driver lineup has been finalized. Peggy Bowling and Adam Rogers decided they would join the series. There were 2 rides left open. Adam taking the 75 Ford and Peggy taking the 23 Ford. So Greg Lyons in the lead here. 2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag next time by. Oh, sorry again. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Maybe I should grab my Mountain Dew. I don't know. I think it's too early for that though. I got to go to work tonight. So white flag's out for Lyons. Baker looking to the left side of Ace. Couldn't do it. Peggy Bowling right back on the back bumper now. So Scott Carini is in 9th. Beeson still in 10th. Brandon Mellon's actually gained some ground up that past lap on these drivers. So who will make the race and who will not? I would say anybody... Jim Morton III up to the leader are pretty comfortable right now. Jim Morton III a whole 2nd ahead of Adam Rogers. And Greeny's actually pulling away from Michael Beeson now. So Greeny in a very good spot here. Scott Greeny not returning to Cup competition next season. It is unsure where he will be going, as I believe, I'm not sure if he got a Code Red ride or not. I have to check. As checkered flag's out, Greeny gets the last spot. So Greg Lyons wins heat number 2. Ace Rogers, Chloe Baker, Peggy Bowling, Cameron Gaddu, Jim Morton III, Adam Rogers, Dylan Young, and Scott Greeny will advance to the main race, which is the 7-Up 450K. And I will see you guys for that race.